Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude, where I do trailer reactions, I react to YouTube videos, I review YouTube channels. Occasionally, I'll review a movie, but really, I just do whatever the hell I want. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude down in the basement. Today we're going to do one from Top 15. Top 15 scary videos that will make you scream, "Oh no!" So, let's check this out.
Number 15, Neighborhood Watched. What would you do when it's late at night and the man you've never seen before keeps creeping across your yard? Multiple home security camera systems have caught a seriously creepy scenario on tape. A shifty stranger scurrying around other people's property in Clayton, North Carolina. He doesn't knock on anyone's door and doesn't want or need help. If anything, he seems intent on not getting caught, as he ducked down out of sight, unaware that all of his creepy shenanigans have already been caught on camera for police to investigate. He may have evaded everyone's eye that night, but not their security systems. I hope he is caught soon. I feel like this could be some kind of sick process where he creeps around the neighborhood to select a family he likes most to further obsess over and do who knows what to. Now that's a scary thought.
Yeah, he's
Number
checking them out.
14, Prime Suspect. A UK delivery man in Elkston, Derbyshire was caught on camera doing something really out of the ordinary. "Excuse me, but what is this delivery driver doing at my window?" wrote Jonathan Doblips on Facebook after uploading the bizarre home video in December of 2018. The man breathes on the window and makes his mark before leaving the package. Whatever he wrote, the way his finger moves all over the place looks more like a drawing than words, even if he meant no harm by it. You're not supposed to be looking into your customers' windows at all, or off the job for that matter. The invasion of privacy really freaked out the person who lives here, and in my opinion, rightfully so. Number 13, Hard Knocks. Let me ask you a question. We all get mad, but is there any good reason to get as angry as this man?
I've asked you numerous times to stop.
Because you feel for your safety, right?
Because I want you to stop.
Now you're setting me up, right?
No.
What the hell?
Jason Murphy says you'll understand his wrath once you've heard the rest of the story, and I wanted to see if he can convince you.
I went off about the cheating spouse.
According to him, he was in the room when the missus got a call from another man and nudged him out of the room.
If you look at the door, it was already broke before I punched it. And that's because she broke it.
Okay, so the door does look a little bent up, but that doesn't make it okay to break it in half with a two-piece combo. Seriously though, it sounds like the two bring out the worst in each other, and probably should stay apart, otherwise next time could be even worse for everyone involved. Number 12,
the whole story on that
Who's
one.
Laughlin now? A woman living in Laughlin, Nevada, goes by Orb House 70.
Laughlin, chills. It's called Laughlin.
5 on YouTube because all of the weird things that have been caught on camera at night in her supposedly haunted home. This creepy video is taken on December 1st, 2020 and shows a possible figure peeking at her from the closet door with one glowing eye. I kind of see what she's talking about, but wanted to get more feedback. Meanwhile, as the unblinking figure stares from afar, a picture hanging above her swings on its own. The large picture moves a little too far out to be air from an AC vent, and it only happens once or twice. Orb House 75 says she later woke up because she felt otherworldly entities surrounding her. Do you believe what she's caught on tape is paranormal?
No.
It's pretty strange, so I think I might, but I'm not sure.
I think it was the air conditioning or something like that. Laughlin, Nevada is just right over the Colorado River. It's right kind of in the corner of Arizona, California, and Nevada. There's Laughlin, Nevada. Right across the river is Bullhead City, Arizona. Then about 15, 20 miles is Needles, California. I actually lived in Fort Mojave, Arizona for a while, which is outside of Bullhead on the way to Needles.
11.
I love Laughlin.
Mystery of the Swedish Seas.
If you ever go there, it's like a really mini Las Vegas. Because they got casinos down the strip and everything, but it's probably how Vegas was 40 years ago or something, you know? It's not near the size. But they've still probably got 10, 15 casinos in town. A lot of fun, a lot of concerts going on, stuff like that. They have what's called the River Run there every year. It's a fun place, in my opinion.
In September of 2011, 5 friends rent a boat to go sightseeing in Sweden's Bohuslän archipelago. A few hours later, this white object in the water is following them at a high rate of speed. At 5 seconds, it charges at them only to suddenly change course and hang back before deciding they've had enough and swimming away. It doesn't look like an animal, but it does kind of look like a buoy marker, except those are supposed to float in place, not chase a boat. Maybe this marker got stuck to the boat for a free tow. The friends called the Swedish Sea Rescue Society, Sweden's version of the Coast Guard, to come out and investigate. The volunteer organization could not find any trace of the mysterious object, only this unexplained video remains. Number 10, Unknown Haunt.
So far, this is kind of weak. There ain't nothing's made me go, oh no!
This creepy video has been floating across the web for a while, with no known origin that I could find. Something seems to have entered this man's house one day and refuses to stop haunting it.
More banging doors.
The ghost can move objects upon his command.
Hola. Yes,
And pretty much any other time it wants.
Air gun would do that. One of these little babies would do that.
I can see how they could have opened the door and hit the chimes off camera.
This is all so convenient. The wind chimes. Book comes off. Guitar moves. What next? This picture?
But I don't know how the other objects were able to move on their own, so maybe a ghost pushed them like he says.
It's all so convenient.
Number 9, Ivan's Lights. A weird sky sighting over Antarctica has one astronaut asking too many questions on Twitter, or so it seems. Ivan Wagner posted this strange video at 6:24 in the morning on August 19th, 2020. At 11 seconds, some strange lights travel across the shower of stars.
Yeah, that's freaky.
What do you think those are? Ivan asked the internet about the lights in the sky. A disc-like object flies up at a 45-degree angle and then completely disappears. On September 19th, Ivan returned to Twitter to announce that the riddle had been solved. This was a satellite, he says. Not everyone's convinced, though. One rumor theorizes that the original Twitter post was too popular to delete without attracting even more unwanted attention. So according to this theory, they waited a month before making a post to seem like it was a joke. You know what they are, writes one Twitter account named Rosalind. Y'all know more than that, another Twitter comment by hashtag USA Massarilla writes, they came in peace. So was this a satellite or a visitor? I personally think that Ivan was simply using the video to get people more interested in space and science, in which case it worked, because these unexplained skylights are interesting indeed. Number 8.
So far, that's the best one. That's the best one I've seen so far. That one was actually kind of cool.
The worst job. If you don't like your job, be
Ah.
thankful you aren't
Oh,
walking
no.
where tarantulas at. Get this, a fried
Oh, no.
spider restaurant. Yes, those are live tarantulas going to be consumed. And no, I see no gloves. I'm not sure if this is a health code violation, but it's definitely violating my eyes. Somebody tell me how this person handles them without getting a handful of fangs in return. He's bouncing them around and they don't seem to care. Does the water make them docile or something? Don't worry, I'm not going to open my own spider restaurant anytime soon. I just
I'd avoid
want
that
to
place
know.
like the plague.
Number 7, the white truck. As his name would suggest, 661 Dirtbike Jr. likes to ride. What he doesn't like, however, is being chased around his own neighborhood by a man who's angry for no reason. Check out these scary moments caught on helmet cam. He claims to be blowing by houses to get away from a white truck that's
There might be a
following
reason.
him. A minute later, he looks again and sees the white truck kicking up a cloud of dust off-road in fast pursuit. He's too busy trying to avoid trees and shrubs to look back again for a full minute.
It'd be
no
pretty
one's
easy to
there.
avoid a truck
I believe
in
this
a
video
terrain
is
like that
real
if you're on a
because by
bike.
the end of it, he is in the middle of the desert full of adrenaline, picking sharp plant pods off himself and wondering what happened. Number 6, Scream.
See, we don't have the full context of that one. He could have started something with that guy in the truck. You just never know.
The life of Will is out camping and decides to go exploring a high voltage factory deep in some fairly scary woods late at night. He and his friends aren't expecting to find anything special out here, but look closer at the entrance and you'll see something strange.
All right. Okay, listen here, buddy. I'm gonna be famous one day, so I don't need to get hurt.
Standing by the gated facility.
Okay, listen here, buddy. That's what he sounded like. Listen here, buddy, I'm going to be famous someday, so I don't need to be hurt.
Facility is someone who kind of looks like an employee, except they don't say anything, just stand with their hands at their sides. The stranger considers them for a while longer and then springs into action.
Out of here. Oh my god.
And this setup.
At 8 minutes and 40 seconds, you can see it's a person wearing a Scream mask
Yes,
who is
setup.
about the same size as them, and therefore probably one of their friends.
Yeah.
Number 5, Day of the Cave Creature Sighting. A woman is eating a banana when a large unknown creature decides it wants to have a bite. It tries to run after her, but at 3 minutes and 55 seconds, its incessant bouncing
That's a
accidentally
person.
reveals the
That's a
waistband
person
of
in
a
a
costume. So if you see this anywhere else on the web, know that it's pretty creepy, but ultimately not a real creature sighting caught on tape. Number 4,
Fake as hell.
the possession expert. Rocky Abu claims to be an expert at resolving demonic possessions, so much so that he runs an exorcism business based out of Derby, England. He has uploaded this paranormal activity caught on video as evidence of his exorcism talents. A man who thinks he is possessed by a jinn comes to their center for treatment. They douse him with a holy spray while chanting as he tenses up as an alleged jinn comes forth. There is a change in mood as he begins laughing and sobbing at the same time, only to scream in anger. He is still resisting their treatment, so they pin him down and chant until he becomes unresponsive. It's hard to tell if this sudden transformation is in his mind or an actual possession. This video's creepy, but I don't think I'll be truly convinced until I see some red glowing eyes or something more blatant. Number 3.
I'd have to be there to actually witness it in person. I think most people would, because he could be acting.
Mr. Nobody's haunted apartment. Moving into a new apartment can be a terrifying experience, especially if the new apartment is haunted. Just ask YouTuber Mr. Nobody, who posted this creepy doll video on December 3rd, 2019, to show how haunted his place is.
Kids are saying that this doll laughs
At 7 seconds, he opens the back of the doll to show it has no batteries,
Okay.
but then, watch.
No batteries, no nothing. This is the 4th doll my child has thrown away, and I don't know what issues going on here, but all I... Are you serious?
Call the exorcist and get holy water, says Cassandra Temple in the comments. Considering Mr. Nobody's daughter says a ghost reached through a wall at her, I think this is the right idea. The doll doesn't look to have a second battery pack, so backup batteries probably aren't it. Something paranormal seems to be at play, unless this terrifying toy is somehow still holding a small charge. Number 2, the
I don't know on
ghost
that.
of the weirdest guy on earth. On September 6, 2015, a YouTuber in Japan named Latenda went ghost hunting at a haunted bus stop of all places, where a spooky ghost is said to haunt a lone bench late at night. The amateur ghost hunter feels quite intimidated by the fabled location.
どんな感じでね、まあ絶対に見れるという、スポットらしいんですけどもね、やっぱ怖いですよね。やっぱりね。
A person covered in ghostly blue light turns around and does some kind of fluttering opening movement with their hands.
バス停らしいんですけども。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。
I feel like this strange gesture might mean something in Japan that I don't understand.
They probably have
What do
tweakers
you
in
think
Japan
he is
too,
caught on
I would
video? Real ghost or fake skit? I'm leaning towards probably not paranormal, possibly a creepy stranger, or most likely one of his friends. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because we upload a new scary video every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, the Chainsaw Maniac. Here's one you haven't heard before. A man walks into a bar with a chainsaw. No, it's not the setup to a joke. It's actually what happened on February 12, 2012, when a man named Dean Dinnan was bounced out of London's Endyke pub because he didn't feel like following the no smoking rules. The 24-year-old returns with a chainsaw 50 minutes
Are they
later
blurring the
and
whole
starts
thing
buzzing
out?
it in people's faces. Watch this man dressed in black. The guy doesn't even seem to care when it's his turn to get buzzed.
They're blurring the whole thing out. So this is top 14 scary videos that'll make you scream, oh no. Thank you,
He
YouTube.
goes inside and puts it in front of other people's faces
allow it,
until
huh?
he's eventually chased outside. Dean Dinnan was caught on multiple cameras and sentenced to 3 years for this. Do you think it was enough time, or does he deserve more based on these scary moments caught on camera?
Wasn't really, I didn't see it, so I don't know. Okay, that's enough of that one. That was top 15 scary videos that'll make you scream, oh no! Now, how about a joke? I discovered the other day that I can move objects with my mind if I use my hands. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hashtag Mean Gene, all that fun stuff. And if you like this video, tell all your friends, leave a comment down below. And if you didn't like it, then just shut up. And I will see you next time.